Imagine this: a car tearing through gravel roads at over 120 miles per hour, kicking up dust and gravel like a wild animal, screaming down the path as if it's about to take off. That's the Lancia Delta S4, the most extreme rally car ever built. But calling it a rally car almost feels like an understatement. This machine was a beast, fast, raw, dangerous, and it redefined what rally cars could do. Let's dive into what made it so legendary and why its story still captivates enthusiasts today. To understand the Delta S4, you need to know about the infamous Group B rally era of the 1980s. Group B wasn't just a set of rules. It was a motorsport experiment with almost no limits. Manufacturers were told, "Go crazy, build whatever you want. We'll allow almost anything." And they did. It was a golden era for car design, where engineering brilliance met pure insanity. Lancia, Audi, Peugeot, and others pushed boundaries in ways that would never be allowed today. These cars were fast, loud, and so powerful that they made other motorsports look tame. But even in this field of monsters, the Lancia Delta S4 stood out. Under the hood was a 1.8-liter inline-4 engine, but it wasn't just any engine. Lancia did something revolutionary. They combined a turbocharger and a supercharger to eliminate turbo lag. It's called twin charging, and it meant the car had insane power on demand at any RPM. The result? A staggering 500 horsepower, packed into a car that weighed less than 900 kilograms, around 2,000 pounds. This combination gave the S4 mind-blowing acceleration. It could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds on dirt. Let that sink in. On gravel, it could outrun most supercars on tarmac even today. But the Delta S4 wasn't just about straight-line speed. It was a masterpiece of rally engineering. Its all-wheel drive system was groundbreaking, giving it an unmatched edge on the treacherous terrain of rally stages. Snow, gravel, mud, you name it. The chassis was built from tubular steel with a Kevlar-reinforced body, making it both lightweight and incredibly tough. And dominate it did. The Delta S4 made its debut in the 1985 RAC Rally, and it immediately took the win. It was clear Lancia had created a monster that other teams couldn't keep up with. Drivers described it as a car that felt alive, like it was constantly on the edge, waiting to pounce. But with that power came danger. The S4 was brutally fast, and controlling it required precision and nerves of steel. For those who could master it, the rewards were immense. But for those who couldn't, the consequences were often severe. Let's talk about one of the most tragic moments in rally history, the death of Henri Toivonen and Sergio Cresto during the 1986 Tour de Corse. Toivonen, one of the most talented drivers of his time, was piloting the Delta S4 when it veered off the road, plunged down a ravine, and burst into flames. The crash was so catastrophic that no clear cause was ever determined. This event, along with other fatalities in Group B, led to the FIA banning Group B entirely at the end of 1986. The Delta S4 and its rivals were simply too extreme, too dangerous. The ban marked the end of an era, and the Delta S4 became a symbol of both the brilliance and the recklessness of Group B. But let's not stop here. The Delta S4's story didn't end on the rally stages. After Group B was banned, the surviving Delta S4s became legends. Today, they are among the most sought-after cars in the world. Only 200 homologation models were ever built, and finding one is like striking gold. These road-going versions, called the Lancia Delta S4 Stradale, look tame compared to the rally car, but they still pack serious power. Prices for these have skyrocketed in recent years, with pristine examples selling for over $1 million at auctions. Today, the Delta S4 is highly sought after by collectors. With only 200 road-legal versions ever produced, owning one represents a tangible connection to motorsport history. These cars are more than static displays. They still make appearances at car events and rally festivals, attracting crowds eager to witness their raw power and engineering brilliance. The Delta S4 carries a legacy of speed, risk, and the relentless pursuit of pushing boundaries. It's a symbol of an era when the limits of possibility were tested with every turn of the wheel.